swatch, 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 swatch party today. That's enough of that, right? Okay, let me calm it down because we are going to be swatching all of my single shadows and loose pigments, and we're gonna have a good time. I am excited. Let's jump into it. Before we get started, I just want to say I am excited. This is going to be kind of a chill video. I'm just going to be swatching like all of my single shadows. I will link as much as I can down below in the description box. Listen, it's gonna be a good time. I wanted to play with my singles. I wanted to swatch them like collection style. I wanted to have a good time. That's what this is gonna be. If I can, I will put everything in the description box. Some of these things may have been discontinued. Some of these things may still be around. I'm just gonna swatch. It's gonna be a good time. I hope you enjoy it. Let's jump into it. Let's start off with my BellaBeauteBar collection. We're gonna swatch the single shadows, everything like that. I'm excited. I'm going to have like discount codes, affiliate codes, anything like that up on the screen as we talk about these brands in case you're curious. I will, of course, link to all the brands down below, and I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good time. Let's swatch. Okay, I am going to do my very best to show you all the shifts and everything, but I do want to show you the single shadows are what I have swatched first. We have Digital Zombie, then Witch's Brew, Pumpkin, Resting Witch Face, Witch Bee, Black Magic, and then this is the Flaky right here. I have this swatched over a glitter glue, glitter adhesive. This is the shade Broomhilda. So I do like using a mirror to show the shifts. I'm gonna show you kind of as best I can. These are Holochrome shadows and Mulitchromes. So different formulas here. You can definitely see the two Mulitchromes. You can see those shifts big time. And then you can really see all the sparkle and shine in those Holochromes. And then that flaky Broomhilda, so fun. Just kind of tapped over an eye look. Really beautiful, lots of sparkle. You know I love it. I'm 99.9% sure most of these BellaBeauteBar singles are hand pressed. I'm pretty positive about that. I did buy all of these shadows at launch. I just thought they were so beautiful. I had to have them in my collection, and I don't regret a single penny. These make me so happy. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And I love BellaBeauteBar, so I can't wait to see what they come out with in the future. These are the Metamorphosis Chrome Flake Gels from BellaBeauteBar, of course. So these are like a flaky in a gel already, so you don't have to put anything on with them. I think a lot of these are sold out, but I do think some of them are still around. So let me show you kind of the shades I have. This is Cyrax. Here on this finger, here I have the shade Sea Smoke. This is probably actually my favorite shade. Then we have Rhaenyra, we have Fire and Blood, and Caraxes right here. I have a whole video on these when I first got them because I enjoyed them so much. I love texture on the lid, something fun like that. So once again, I'm going to kind of use the mirror so you can see the shifts. I definitely love how you can see Fire and Blood. You can see the black to the red there. You can see so much of the shift there. And you can see this texture, which I think is so cool and fun. Okay, I'm trying my best to show you all the shifts. You can definitely see on my thumb how those like flakes and all catch in the mirror and the light. So reflective. I think these are just really fun, different. I enjoy them. I mean, look at that texture. How cool is that? And one more in the light because I just can't get enough. I love a flaky texture. And again, I'm just gonna show you like this so you can really see like all the sparkle. Here are the two liquid shadows, Aurora and Anemone. Really beautiful, really smooth, lots of really pretty shift. So from my hand, you can see the shift right there, that pink to green to blue, then the other one like the blue to gold to pink green. But then if you look in the mirror, you can see that shift as well. Really beautiful. These shades are somewhat similar. One of them is more like green blue, one of them is more like purple blue. Sometimes it's so like difficult there. You can kind of see the differences even more, but it's so difficult to like describe the shifts because you just catch like different things, you know? So pretty. You can really see that sparkle and shine. Oh, so pretty. All right, let's do my Ensley Rain pressed shadows. There are several different formulas here, Mulitchromes, Holochromes, Duochromes, all the chromes, okay? These are so beautiful. I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that these are hand pressed. Maybe not all of them, but I believe some of them are. I'm not exactly sure, but there are several different collections. Again, some of these were sent to me, some of these I purchased myself. There are two pressed highlighters here, and we will swatch those first. I figured, why not swatch them? I keep them with my single shadows. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I have videos of myself like using them on the face, but we might as well swatch them out while we're here. Okay, here are the two pressed highlighters. Now, when I use these, I don't use them like this, like keeping them in their rainbow. I typically just get a fluffy brush and blend them together and create kind of like a custom shade. But the lighter one right here, this one is called Rainbow Starseed. And then this one over here that is more sparkly is called Hollow Dreams. And they are both so beautiful on the face. Okay, here are some of our first swatches. We'll go through the names and then we'll do the shifts. Starting here, we have Snowdrop Fairy, Summer Disco, Toy Aura, Moody Moon, Lunar Curse. Now starting here with the kind of baby blue, I have Raindrop, Frozen Hollow, Nordic Breeze, and Unhinged Hatter. I know that one was for sure from the Twisted Tea Party collection. And here are those shifts. So pretty in the mirror. Let me see. I want to make sure you can see all the shifts because wow, so gorgeous. I really like that Unhinged Hatter shade. I really like all of these shades. I mean, how could I not? Ensley Rain just makes incredibly beautiful shadows. I love them. And here are the sparkles of the shadows. Isn't that just gorgeous? Like, I mean, I don't know how often you're like doing your makeup and then standing in the dark while somebody like shines a light on you. I don't know, maybe you go to a ton of candlelight dinners. I just love it. Okay, I want to show the sparkle. Definitely gorgeous. Okay, here are the next swatches. Whoa, you can see my fingers are all swatched up. This is Frosty Eclipse. Then we have Celestial Fairy, Dark Dreamer, Curiouser, and this one here is Arctic Whisper. Next, starting here, is Crystal Fairy, Sinister Sky, Opaline Fairy, Midnight Moon is this one, and then moving up more is Chasing Dreams and Sun Catcher. Now let's look at these gorgeous shifts. All right, you can definitely see those shifts. That is really beautiful. And as I come down like this, there you go. So beautiful. Some of these shades are just incredibly gorgeous. Like, there we go. I was kind of losing the mirror a little bit because I was getting so distracted. But look. I love that blue, like baby blue to purple flip. There we go. It's more difficult than you would think to like try to stay in focus and move and show the shifts, but I'm doing my best, y'all. I love that second shade, Celestial Fairy, and then that kind of purple to pinky gold in Dark Dreamer. I just love all of these shades, honestly. I love. And then, of course, all of the sparkle in these shades, which there is a ton of sparkle. I like doing this. This is fun. Here are the last of my Ensley Rain swatches. We'll start right here, closest to my fingers, is Paradise. And then that orangey shade is Blood Moon. Then we have Unbirthday and Moonlit Frost. I'm not even going to say, can you see the shift? Because I know you can see that. That's beautiful, right? And like you can see how shiny and reflective the shades are too. Like, isn't that pretty? Like, so pretty. Wow. And there is the sparkle. So pretty. I know I keep saying so pretty, so beautiful, wow, but honestly, what else can I say when I look at these? All right, y'all, let's swatch all of my Ensley Rain loose shadows. Some of these are duochromes, multichromes, holochromes, moon dust, all different types, and I even have a loose glitter. So we are going to swatch. I'm sure I'm going to be covered in sparkle by the end of this. All right, here I have some loose multichromes and duochromes and moon dust and all of that from Ensley Rain. So I'm gonna quickly tell you the names before we get into like seeing all the shifts. I have Crystal Reflection, Unification, Frost Fairy. Right here I have Moonlit Frost, then Polar Pixie, Snow Moon, Winter Aura, Winter Stardust, Tropical Breeze, and Etheric. So these are all from different collections. I just pulled a bunch to swatch. I did put them over a like tacky base to kind of hold them. Okay, here are the swatches in the mirror. So you can kind of see those shifts and sparkle. Aren't those so beautiful? And like you can really see kind of like that holographic sparkle to some of these. Really, really beautiful. Loose pigments can be messy when you're playing with this many, but I think they're just so like insanely gorgeous. And here you can really see that sparkle. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love a good sparkly pigment. Okay, I have some duochromes, some multichromes, and a loose glitter. So the loose glitter right here is, I don't know, it just says loose glitter sample, and it doesn't have a name, so that's this. And then I have Sunset Aura, Tanzanite, Harvest Haze, Autumn's Whisper, and Ice Crystal right down here. And then here are the swatches in the mirror. You can see the shifts so well in this mirror, especially like on my hand like this. It's so easy to kind of like move, and we have a little curve. I mean, look at that. So shiny, so beautiful. I love these pigments. There is that shimmer, that sparkle. Really pretty when it catches the light. Okay, I've got some more multichromes and duochromes. Let's start here. We have Passion Fruit Paradise, Fairy's Curse. Here is Syrian, then Kiss of Death. Right here we have one of my favorites, Berry Fizz, Unikite, Outlandish, and then let me move so you can see these up here. Where did we stop? Outlandish, and then I have Ascension, Kunzite, Demeter, Hulite, and Ghosted. Oh, you see those shifts? You see those sparkles? I love the shades that have like so many different sparkly tones to them. I just feel like it's so fun and beautiful. And then coming up, we have these other shades. Let me see if I can turn a little bit more. Oh, I forgot, almost forgot that one. Isn't that beautiful? And there we have the sparkle. So pretty, right? Right? Sparkle, sparkle. I love it. Okay, here are the last of my Ensley Rain loose pigments. I have Blue Quartz, Crystalline, Fluorite, Moonstone, Key Lime Mojito, Citrus Splash, and Wolf Moon. So beautiful, lots of beautiful light shades. There are some duochromes and some multichromes here. Let me grab our mirror. Aren't those so pretty and like light and bright? Really beautiful on the inner corner or over a black base. They have lots of beautiful shifts. Yeah, I really like these. I think they're so fun. And now you can see all of their sparkle. So sparkly. I'm gonna keep saying these are beautiful because I just love, love, love them. Here are two more Ensley Rain pigments. Closest to my wrist is Moonlight Magic, and then we have the shade Lit Pumpkin. The shifts in these two are so pretty. I actually wore these recently, one on my face, I wore one on the inner corner, one all over my lid, and it's so gorgeous, even paired with neutral mattes. It just really is beautiful and special. You can see too, like right there when I turn my hand down versus up when it hits the light, and then around, like just really pretty. And that shade Lit Pumpkin has so much sparkle to it. And there it is. Oh, you can see the sparkle so well. I mean, they're both very sparkly, but Lit Pumpkin has so much sparkle, whereas the other shade, what I say, Moonlight something, it has a lot more like shift to it. These are my Ensley Rain Mulitchromes. Molten liquid shadows. Listen, they're from several different collections. They are beautiful liquid shadows. They are multi-chromes. Some of them have like this beautiful holographic sparkle to them, but every single one is so beautiful. I cannot wait to show you these swatches. And here are some swatches of those shadows. They're so gorgeous, like so gorgeous. Let me tell you their names. This is Moon Crystal, then we have Garnerite, Pink Agate, Galactic Goddess. Okay, like you see that, right? Is that not incredible? This is outlandish, and let me grab the mirror and I can show you the shifts. Isn't that so beautiful? Like if you look in the mirror, you can totally see how different these look. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Now I just kind of swiped these on my hand. They're so much prettier on the eyes when you know, kind of like take your time and pack them on and buff. And I just swipe these like from the applicator onto my hand, and this is how they look. Yeah, you can really see some of that sparkle there. And there is the sparkle in the dim light. Just beautiful. Like, what can I say? Especially that Galactic Goddess shade. Like, it's so good. Okay, these are the 6 single shadows that I have from Fantasy Cosmetica. I really love these. These are all Holochromes, and they are from the Lost Library collection. So I do have them in the magnetic palette from Fantasy Cosmetica that launched with this collection. So dang cute. And here are the shadows. So closest there, like right by my wrist, is Song, and then down from that is Scroll, Codex, Book, Grimoire, and then Tomb is closest to my fingers. So see how beautiful those are in the light, but wait till you see them in the mirror. Pretty, right? I do have a full video on this collection if you want to see more. You can definitely see in the mirror at this angle. So pretty. They have this like beautiful, really fine shimmer. And again, for more swatches, for like better swatches, definitely watch the video on this collection. But aren't those so pretty? Like, y'all, so pretty. And there's kind of another angle of those in the mirror. Here they are in the light. Yeah, you can really see all that sparkle like this, right? Oh, I really like these. I think Fantasy Cosmetica did such a good job on these. All right, here is my Unearthly Cosmetics collection. I have some pressed single shadows, liquid shadows, and I have a few of their loose pigments. Now, some of this was gifted to me. Some of this I purchased myself. I don't remember everything because I know some of these I've had a long time and some of these are newer. So let's swatch. Okay, here are my Unearthly swatches. So these first 4 are going to be the pressed shadows. I have the shade Lit, Fever, Searing, and Ignite. And then we get into the GlamLite loose pigments, which, y'all, you're going to see the shift. They're incredible. This one is Pegasus, then Ghost, and then Witch. Witch is probably my favorite of everything we have here. These 2 up top are their incandescent liquid shadows. So we have the shade Thorn and Willow right up here. Okay, here are those shades in the mirror. Now, the first 4 shadows are metallic shadows, so that's why I'm not worried about showing the swatches. But the GlamLite loose pigments are Mulitchromes. Look at that shade Witch. Oh, it's so sparkly and beautiful. And then one of the liquid shadows is a Multichrome as well. For the loose pigments, I did use a glitter primer, glitter adhesive. I used the Unearthly Glimmer Grasp, and then I just brushed the pigments on top. Do you see why Witch is my favorite? Like, look at that shift. I mean, they're all beautiful, but I definitely want to add more to my collection. I know I'm moving around a lot. I'm just trying to show you. And here they are, all sparkly and shiny. The single press shadows, the GlamLite pigments, and the incandescent liquid shadows. So sparkly and beautiful. Here are all of my Electrum Cosmetics singles. I believe that the larger pan singles are actually marketed as highlighters. I use them on the face. They're absolutely beautiful, but I use them on the eyes too. So I store these singles all together. So I thought, you know what, we're here. Why not swatch the highlighters as well? Maybe you would enjoy seeing that. And if I remember correctly, these are all like handmade as well. Don't quote me on that. Check with the brand themselves. But I'm pretty sure that I remember correctly. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to name these all correctly. I did the smaller pans first. So we have Vaporwave, Voodoo, Conjuring, Craft, Alexandrite, and Lucid. And then we get into our larger pans with Incantation, Jinx, Charm, Mojo, Aura, and Potion right up here. Here are the first 6 shadows. All right, here are the shadows in the mirror. I think these are so pretty. This is definitely a different type of formula, and I really, really like it. I love shadows, of course, if that wasn't obvious, but I do think Electrum has a really, really pretty formula. There are those shifts and sparkle. Here are the face highlighter shades. Really beautiful. You can tell these are a little softer. Of course, I swatched them with my finger, but on the cheek with a highlighting brush, they're stunning. So you can definitely see the sparkle and the more kind of subtle shift of these. I really like these. I just think they're super beautiful. You can see a lot of that sparkle. And here, so you can really see how much sparkle are in these singles, because the way they catch the light, so pretty. Oh, look at that right there. That makes me so happy. You have no idea. Now, Electrum, some things I have purchased myself, some things they have gifted to me. Aren't those beautiful? Okay, let's have a look at all of my Clionadh stained glass shadows. These I love, beyond love. I have lots of Clionadh videos, so I won't spend too much time talking about it, but I'm obsessed. It's gonna be a good time swatching all of these. I think most of these I bought myself. Some of these were gifted to me. Again, I will have my affiliate code on the screen if you're ever shopping the site and you want a discount. Okay, before we get too far into it, let me tell you the names. We have Regal, Carving, Grizel, Abrasion, Shard, Medieval, Stencil, Rosette Light, Ion, and Catalyst. All right, there you can see some of the shifts in the mirror. So pretty. These shades, again, just so shifty, but also smooth and impactful. Beyond beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I love it. And now you can see so much of the sparkle. Some of these more sparkly than the others, different reflex, but all incredibly beautiful. Here are some more swatches. I have the shade Chandelier, Opulent, Chalice, Goblet, Corrosion. Oh, look at those shifts. So pretty. I mean, Clionadh, like, they're hyped for a reason, right? Like, that shade Goblet is so beautiful. I just love, like, the green, pink, orange, peach, everything about it. And then all the beautiful sparkle in those shadows, like, wow. This is so fun just playing. Oh, when it goes out of focus, you can almost see the sparkle even more. All right, here we have the shade Duke, Vault, Tarnish, Orchard, and Bloodline. So pretty. Let me show you the shift. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the shiftiness in all of these shadows. Just absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna say that about all of these because I love them all. I mean, wow, wow, wow. And then here we have all of the sparkle. So much sparkle in these shadows. These are our next set of swatches. Before we get into the shifts, let me tell you the names. Redix, Solder, Dynasty, Lightfast, Luxe, Kaleidoscope, Spotlight, Glacier's Mark, Smolder Light, Flame Blown Light, Forge, Forge Light, Burnish Light. Look at those beautiful shifts. So pretty. You can see the sparkle. You can see the shift. Oh, I love a good green to orange. I think it's so beautiful. So much shift and shine to every single shadow. Oh, it makes me so happy. All of that sparkle. Some of them definitely more sparkle heavy than the others. Different formulas. So pretty though. Oh, so pretty and sparkly. Oh, aren't these so beautiful? I'm gonna keep saying it, y'all. I'm gonna keep saying, wow, these are pretty. Just bear with me, okay? We have Rosarium, Sterling, Spire Light, Line of Queens, and Sculpture right here. Y'all check those shifts in the mirror. Like, check it out, check it out, check it out. I'm in love. And some of the shifts, as you're watching the swatches in this video, may look similar. Definitely so. Some of them are different formulas, like maybe they're more glittery, maybe they're more sparkly, maybe they're more opaque, maybe they're more sheer, maybe they're, you know, a more dry formula or a more blendable formula or a more creamy formula. I just hope this video is helpful. I like to watch these kind of videos, like, to relax. That's what I like them for. And then, of course, if you were thinking about buying any of these shadows, hopefully I can show you them and like help you know if it's something you want to spend your money on or not. But like I said, I love these types of videos. I just like watching them to relax and enjoy. Oh, can you see that sparkle? Oh, it's so, so pretty. I'm like a little raccoon, I tell you. Anytime I see sparkle, I just want it all. I want it all. Look at these beautiful shadows. We are going to go through them all and then we'll look at the shifts. I have Oculus, Ferric, GlamLite, Patina Light, Tapestry, Tower, Gargoyle, Trefoil, and Sandblast Light. Oh yeah, just look at that shift on Oculus. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. I know that that was for sure in one of my first orders from Clionadh because I drool over that shade and it's everything I want it to be and more. But look at them all. So beautiful. You can so see the shifts in the mirror. But I feel like Oculus has even more shifts. I need to capture it. There you go. I feel like you can see a different side of Oculus there. Here we go. I know that that's like a weird angle, but like it's just so cool. I mean, words would not do it justice. It really wouldn't. Right? Look at that sparkle. Yep. So beautiful. Pretty. Ooh. So much sparkle. All right, we have the last of my stained glass shadows from Clionadh. So we have Trefoil Light, Weld, Killian, Oxidize, and Oculus Light. Aren't those so like saturated and vibrant? And then here are the shifts. Big time. So you can see Oculus Light is like Oculus, but lighter. Makes sense, right? Aren't those just so beautiful? Like, I know. I can't get enough. I cannot get enough, y'all. I love these. And then here we have all the sparkle. Again, I love these. I can't say it enough. Okay, y'all, these are my Clionadh shadows that are not in the stained glass collection. So I have a few of their mattes. I have some shimmers, some duochromes, some metallics. I think there is a satin in there, some foil shades. Really, really beautiful. These shadows from Clionadh are extremely underrated. I think because the jeweled, like the, their multichromes are so incredibly gorgeous. These, like, they deserve more hype. I think, like, most of these I did purchase myself, and we're gonna swatch them all. These are really beautiful. All right, y'all, here are my Clionadh foiled shadows, shimmer shadows, metallic shadows, and duochrome. So these have kind of like different finishes. Let me go through the names. I wrote these down. We have Eucalyptus, Honeycomb, Dahlia, Ancient Coin, Papyrus, Twilight, Rune, Forest Heart. And then here we have Will-o'-the-Wisp, which is a duochrome, Orb, Narwhal, and Ursa. So here you can see like how shiny these are. Some of the sparkle, really pretty, really smooth. Will-o'-the-Wisp is the only duochrome I have here. You can kind of see a bit, but it does have like a green reflect to it. There's all that shimmer in those shadows. Really, really pretty. When the light hits it, seeing just all that sparkle. Okay, we've got some more Clionadh swatches in their foiled shimmer metallic formula. This first shade right here is another one of their duochromes. It's the shade Lofty. And then we have Pixie Ring, Talisman, Bonbon, Brit Brit, and Nick right here. Here we have the shade Gumtree. Then this is Shell. This is actually a satin shadow. We have Mist, and then the shade Hunter right up here. So there is our only duochrome shadow right there closest to my wrist. You can see kind of that purpley blue type of shift. I think these are really beautiful all around. Super smooth, pretty formula. Here you can kind of see that sparkle on these shadows. All right, and here is the dim light, so hopefully you can really see all of that sparkle. All right, we've got some more shimmer shadows. Let's start here. I've got Lenny, Max, Wildfire, Shawnee, Beehive, and Cookie. Aren't these so pretty? So shiny. I definitely see a little bit of a shift in, what is that, Wildfire? Kind of like a duochrome, orangey, yellow gold. So pretty. And then here is the sparkle in those shadows. Here are the mattes that I have from Clionadh, and I think Clionadh has such a nice matte formula. I would really love to see them do more matte shadows, but we'll start with this deep gray right here. We have Koala, and then beside it is Fawn, and then next to that is the shade Sprite. Starting right here with this beautiful like purpley mauve tone is Wild Berry. The coral shade is Nectar, Poison Ivy, and then Bramble. I am so hoping for more mattes from Clionadh. They're very creamy, very beautiful, easy to blend. I need more shades. I have 4 single shadows here from Game Beauty. These were from a collaboration they did. They are a video game inspired brand. So we are going to swatch these 4 on my hand. Here are the 4 Game Beauty swatches. Now, I do not want to mispronounce the names because I know these are characters that are very important to some people. So I will just say, because each character name has a number on the back. This is 01, 02, 03, and 04. I mean, these are impressive shifts, right? From Game Beauty. Really pretty. I like those very much. I like the purple to green, the blue to purple. We've got that kind of red to orange gold up there. Really strong shift. I would say the one that's like the true multichrome is the one that's kind of closest to my knuckles. What did I say? That was number 4. I can see the shifts the strongest there. These are really more like metallic than they are sparkly, but I still wanted to show you them kind of like in the dark. Here is my collection of Divina Cosmetics single shadows. These are all super, super beautiful, and I have had them for a long time, and I just think they're so pretty. I'm excited to play and swatch. Alright, so these first 6 shadows from my wrist up were part of the Hollow Moon collection from DeDe, and I went to check their site and I could not find them. So I don't know if they stopped making these. The oldest thing I could find was a post from like this time last year. So I'm guessing they don't make these anymore, but that's what these first 6 are. Now these 4, if I remember right, are the Laveau collection. I'm 99% sure. But we have the shade Seance, Ritual, 347, and Zombie. So aren't those beautiful? And please forgive me if I incorrectly name a shadow and you're like, no, you mixed those up. I'm trying to write them down so as I swatch so I can tell you accurately. Now look at the shifts in this Hollow Moon collection. Oh, so beautiful. Perfect for inner corner, a wash of color over the lid. You can layer these over a colored base, but they're so incredibly beautiful. And then these in the Laveau collection are so sparkly, so pretty. Absolutely beautiful shadows from DeDe. I mean, look at that shine. Look at that sparkle. So, so beautiful. I'm just trying to catch the light and let y'all see all of the sparkle. These are my singles from DeDe's Signature. These are newer to my collection. We have metallic shadows and we have holographic shadows for the Build Your Own palette, and I do have them in a magnetic palette from DeDe's. Alright, here are my swatches. Starting closest to my wrist with that green shade is Grassfield Sparkles, Sparkle the Earth, Tropical Island, then I have Envious Sparkle. The 2 that are closest towards my elbow are metallic shadows. We have Ice Crystal and Ruby Frost. Oh, look at that. Look at those shifts from DeDe's. So pretty, right? I also have a video on these 6 shadows that I posted in December, I think, if you want to check that one out for more swatches and a look. I have so many videos with so many of my singles. Aren't these pretty? Let me show you these in the dark light now. There is the sparkle. There it is. Yes. Ah, so fun, so sparkly, so pretty. I have 2 single shadows from Sydney Grace. These were both gifted to me. We have Crescent Moon and New Moon. This metallic is so pretty. Sydney Grace does really beautiful shimmers and mattes. I really like how the matte shade is gray taupe, but it's not too gray. It still has this really beautiful, I don't know, really beautiful undertone to it. I think these are super gorgeous. Sydney Grace is always super consistent with the quality of their products. But yeah, only have 2 singles from them. Definitely more palettes than I have singles. I have 4 single shadows from Glam Shop. Okay, here are all the shadows I have from Glam Shop. I only have 4, and I bought these years ago, and they're so beautiful. I am going to try my best to pronounce the names. Please forgive me if I say them incorrectly. I'm gonna try, okay? So here we have the shade Zorza. Then here is Turbo Wata, Efficit Hollow, and then Tool right here. So pretty though, right? Here they are in the mirror. Really pretty hollow and kind of like duochrome type shadows. Super beautiful. You can kind of see in the mirror like that hollow looks so beautiful in the light like that. Yeah, really, really pretty shadows. Here you can really see how sparkly that is. If I remember correctly, this is a Polish-based indie brand. Maybe incorrect. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. I really, really need to try more from this brand. Here are all of my half magic eye paints. I have shimmery ones. I think those are called Chrome Addictions. I have the matte ones. Some of these I bought myself. Some of these were gifted to me. But I am very excited to show you quick swatches of these. Okay, here are the half magic swatches. I'm going to start right over here with this one. Aren't these so pretty? Like, I love these shades. We have ASMR, Surfing Siren, Baby Bunny, Magic Brownie, Lil Beast, Burn It Down. Then here I have Frogalina, Fairies Are Real, Off the Deep End, Spirit Guide, Lava Winkle, and Crown Please. I love the name Lava Winkle instead of Periwinkle, like lavender periwinkle. Get it? Get it? I got it. I think it's so cute. I have a few of the ColourPop Jelly Much shadows. Mine are from the Hocus Pocus collab, Star Wars collab, and then the Nightmare Before Christmas collab. So we will just swatch these all together and I'll tell you the names as we go. Alright, here are my Jelly Much shadows. So the first three are from the Hocus Pocus collection. We have I Am Calm. I love that. Let me look at the other name was Shishka Baby. And then we have Come to Play right here. These three are from the Nightmare Before Christmas. We have Shock, Lock, and Barrel. And then these two are from the Star Wars collection. We have Protocol and Astro Mac. This one right here. Super pretty, right? So these three are the only ones that I really think show well in the mirror, just because they have those beautiful like sparkle glitter reflect chunks. And I do think these are super pretty, like kind of out of focus in the light. You can really see the sparkle in the Jelly Much shadows. These are pretty. I don't know why ColourPop doesn't do these more. Here are a few of my ColourPop Super Shock shadows. So these are some of the ones I have in the special packaging. These are super fun. I love Super Shock shadows. I have way more than this, but I'm just putting these out here. We're gonna swatch them all. These are just really beautiful, like creamy shadows. Some are metallic, some are shimmery, some are like super pigmented, some of them have a little more of a transparent base. None of them are multi-chromes though, so I'm not gonna worry about like trying to capture a shift. There are a few that maybe are duochromes, but I think you're going to be able to see them just in the swatches, but we will use the mirror. I love Super Shock shadows. You're gonna see I have a lot of them. Okay, here are my swatches of some of my Super Shock shadows. These are mostly collaboration Super Shocks. Now, these aren't multi-chromes, but I am gonna use the mirror just so you can really see the full shadow. And I'm going to start by naming them. This side will go all the way down and then we'll come all the way up here. Okay, starting with that copper shade, that is from the At Forest Sight Raw Beauty Christie collab. We have Campfire and then Like a Moss. And then the next four are from the Haunted Mansion collab. I have Creepin', Frightful, Stare Down, and then Iron You. So those are super duper pretty. The last three on this side are from the Tinkerbell collaboration. Straight On Till Morning, Never Grow Up, and Fly to Your Heart. So over on this side, we have two more like sparkly sheer type of shades. These are from the Raw Beauty Christie collab. We have Mycelium and Olympic. The next three are from the Hocus Pocus collaboration. So we have, let me look, To Be Young and Beautiful Again, what is that, Forever Bewitching, and Does Thou Comprehend? So we have those right there. Then moving up where we have the blue, these three are from the Naruto collab. I'm so sorry if I pronounce these names incorrectly. Whoops, let me make sure you can see these in the mirror. Yeah, here we go. I need to move up here, huh? Yeah, you can see those shades. I have Sasuke, Sakura, Naruto, and then our last shade right down here at the end, that beautiful purpley taupe, is the shadow called Birthday Boy. It is not a collab, it's just an old Super Shock that I had. Here we have more of my Super Shock shadows. I'm going to start by naming them here and going down, and then we'll come back up top. So I have Late Nights, Azurite, Pinky Promise, Blue Drink, Supernatural, being this orange shade here. Then starting up top, I have Ice Dream, Flip a Coin, Bay, Malibu Date, and this beautiful shade right here is called I Meant It. I feel like you can see the swatches really well like this on my hand. Let me see, it's trying not to focus. Let me see, there we go. I'm like, well, it looks a little off. Here we go. Aren't those pretty? I always love a good Super Shock. More Super Shock swatches, yay! Let's start right here with this kind of, there you go, you can see a little bit better. We'll go down on this side. Look how pretty that, like the light catches the sparkle. So starting there, we have Flower Child, Up the Prize, Uh-Oh, Lucky Number, Trick Me. So Trick Me right here. Ooh, coming down to this beautiful yellow right there. That is the shade Pick Me. Then Smoney. And then we have the shade Smiley Face. That's a good name for that color. That's a really good name for that color. That person deserves a raise. Let's look at this side right over here. Let me turn my arm so you can see that kind of iridescent sparkle. That is the shade Ice Dream. Which, do I have that shadow? Did we swatch that earlier? Do I have doubles? I need to look at that. Then we have here, we have Cookies and Cream, Trippy, Chit Chat. This is Tassel, Kelp Me, Total Hottie, and Chills. All right, let me hold my arm like this so you can better see kind of the shimmers and metallics and sparkle and kind of like iridescence. Try to just move around so you can see it all. All right, here are the last of my Super Shock shadows. Let's start right here with this one, the Griffith, Sequin, Liberty, and Prosecco Dreams. Is Liberty not such a beautiful silver? Like, oh, so pretty, right? Gorgeous. Let's start over here. I have Monstera, Dulce, Going Out, and DGAF right here. So there are the last of my Super Shocks. So many shadows. Alright y'all, next up I have my collection from the Pastel Rose. I have only ever placed one order from the brand, and I was really happy with my purchase. Like, I've enjoyed having these, so I'm excited to play with these and swatch these for y'all. Okay, here are some of my Pastel Rose swatches of the loose pigments I have. I think some of these are flakes, some of these are loose shadows, some of these are pigments, flake pigments, lots of different things, but I will tell you the name. I have Opal Aurora, Disco Star, Dreamscape, and Dragonfly. Y'all, look at those shifts. Look at that like holographic shade. Aren't those beautiful? So beautiful. I love these. I think they're so gorgeous. Look at the sparkle on these from the Pastel Rose. I made an order. I had never tried the brand, and I just ordered a bunch of these loose pigments because I thought they looked so cool. Here I have the shade Vela, Peacock, and Hypnosis. Oh, look at that shine. Look at that shift. So gorgeous. Like, some of these are different formulas. I think I have some loose pigments, some flakes, but wow. So beautiful, right? I really like these. I think they're absolutely stunning, and I am now covered in sparkle. See that sparkle when it comes towards the light? This is messy but fun. Alright y'all, I've got a bunch of Oden's Eye singles. Here are just a few. We'll start off with the Mulitchromes, and then we'll go into the shimmer metallics. I do have a full video like swatching these. It's an in-depth video. Really beautiful shadows. So if you see these swatches and you want more details, all of that, I will definitely recommend that you check out my Oden's Eye video. I posted that around this time last year. Let's start off with some Oden's Eye swatches. Starting here, I have Angela, Maha, Dimitri, Manus, Ingrid, Isabella, No, Leon. And then I'm gonna slide my arm on down so I can show you the rest. And we will go with Thor, Judy, Eden, and Lola. So there are those beautiful shades, all shifty. Going to just move my arm down like this. So pretty. Let me see if I can show you these shifts better. There we go. Now you can really see those. I just needed to kind of adjust my arm a bit more. Again, if you want to see the best swatches, watch my full video on this collection. They're so beautiful. I've really enjoyed using these. And here is all the sparkle in the low light. There we go. There we go. Pretty, pretty, right? Okay, here are some of the swatches of the metallics and shimmers. The last group of swatches were their like multi-chromes. But starting here at my like knuckles is Charlotte. Up from that is Lucy, Luke, Emily, Victoria, and Mia. So I'm not sure if we need like the flashlight and the mirror for these because There's not really shift. There's more just like shine and sparkle, but really, really beautiful. We can definitely shine the light on them though. So there is some of that sparkle. Like I said, I don't know that the light will be super necessary. I think we will just go in with swatches of these, but super duper beautiful, right? Especially that shade Mia. It has a lot of pretty reflect to it. We have more shimmer metallics here. I have closest to my hand, knuckles is Daniel, and then Nora, which I think is so incredibly beautiful. Then we have Noah, Gabriel, and Laura. Really beautiful, beautiful shadows. You can see just how they catch the light. I really like these Oden's Eye singles. I thought this was such a good launch. Look at these beautiful shades. Some more pigmented, some more topper-like, all beautiful. This right here is the shade Abby, Daniel, Nora, Noah, Gabriel, and Laura. I think Gabriel is such a beautiful shade. You can definitely pack it on or sheer it out to be more topper-like. Either way, super gorgeous. Here I have the shade Kevin, which I love. I think it's so pretty. We have Chloe, Christopher, David, Anthony, Jacob, Ava, Emma. So here are these swatches. Aren't they so pretty? Like just really sparkly. Again, some of them super pigmented, some of them almost more like topper, iridescent like, but all of them are really, really beautiful. These are the last of my Oden's Eye swatches. So right here I have Justin, and then we have Robert and Stella. They're together. That shade right here is John, and then I have Nicholas. Beautiful, beautiful. So like high shine. Here is my collection of Terra Moon single shadows. I don't have a lot of Terra Moons. This is the only time I've ever tried them. I bought one of their collections, and I think these are really beautiful shadows. So it's gonna be fun to swatch these. I haven't used them in a while, so we'll get to play around and see the shifts. Okay, here are some. This is Aurora Australis, Lost in Space, Hyperblide. I'm sorry if I pronounce any of these incorrectly. I really am. I know I don't know how to say all of these, but this is Neptune's Diamonds and Perihelion right up here. Super duper pretty. And here are the swatches in the mirror so you can kind of see. Some of these have shift, some of them don't. They're more just like smooth metallics, but really, really pretty. I love that I can see these so clearly in the mirror. Here are swatches in the low light with the flashlight. Can definitely see all that sparkle. Here I have Musilphi, Protostar, Atomic Division, Stellar Apotheosis, Solar Delirium, Cosmic Collision, Red Giant. After Red Giant, I have Flare Star, Martian Dust, and Ganymede right here. Here are the shifts in the mirror. Let's see. There you go. Super beautiful, especially when the light hits. I feel like when it goes out of focus, you can almost see that sparkle even better. Really pretty, right? Some of these are a little more smooth, some of these are a little more flaky, but they're all so pretty, right? And with the light off and just the flashlight showing the shimmer and sparkle. Now, I have a bunch of random magnetic palettes that I store my shadows in, so I don't know that I'll be able to link them all. I have some from Clionadh. This one here with my Ensley Rain singles is from Adept, and then I've just put some stickers on here. I have some Unearthly Cosmetics magnetic palettes. These hold some of my singles. I have the one from Terra Moons right here that has some singles. I have my Oden's Eye singles in the magnetic palettes that Oden's Eye sells. I have different ones, mostly Adept and Unearthly, unless the brand came out with the singles with their magnetic palettes. One of these Oden's Eye magnetic palettes was sent to me, I believe, and the rest I did purchase myself. All of my magnetic palettes, I'm pretty sure I purchased myself to put these in. These from Adept I love. I actually have a couple of these. I didn't want to bore you showing you all of them. I really like these though. So these are my Ensley Rain singles, and I will link what I can down below. All right, y'all, I had fun. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you will stick around, so please click the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on any of my future content, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye.